Will, thanks so much for that. Well, it is that time of the year again where many of us are contemplating what to do with our backyards.
GLE this morning is learning more about artificial grass, and Bill was just talking about golf. So let's hear more about this, G.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Jen. I don't know about you, but I do not have a green thumb, and I can't keep the grass alive in my backyard. So I'm actually really fascinated by this concept of artificial turf. All right, so we've got a crew here working really hard from Design Turf. Joining me now is Alex Armstrong. Good morning.
Good morning. How
All right,
are
so
you?
the crews, they get up early. They're right at it.
Oh yeah, we get right to work. There's no time wasted. We're really efficient. We were here earlier digging everything up. We got rid of all the soils. Now we're spreading all this aggregate everywhere. We're gonna pack it down. We'll be ready to lay down the artificial grass.
Now, this is a very typical downtown Toronto backyard, right?
Yes.
It's not very wide, but people are done with maintaining their lawns.
They are. You know, quite often people don't mind cutting their grass, but you just have no way of maintaining a thick lawn. So every year you're seeding it, you're resodding it, and these people actually have dogs. The dogs have been destroying their lawn, and this is actually a new home for them. We did their previous property, and now they've called us in to do their new place because the dog is just tracking mud all through the house.
Okay, so right now the crews are prepping the area, and then in the next little while, you're gonna actually install the turf.
We'll be installing the turf. Yeah, we lay the pieces down. They're really big. It's just going to be one piece on either side, no joints. We cut it neatly around the edges, nail it down, and we brush a green sand into it. You're good for 25 to 30 years.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about the artificial turf. I know that with technology and everything involved, it really has evolved.
It's come a long way. I mean, this is very natural looking turf. It has different colors of green, the brown fibers, and the backing's totally porous. The water goes right through. It drains really, really well. And yeah, it does last for 25 to 30 years.
So what about the sun? Does it fade this out?
It does not fade in the sun. It has UV inhibitors, and it's made all in the US. They actually send it for third-party testing. The tester heats it up with heat lamps. There's no off-gassing. There's no toxins, and they run wear machines on it and conduct drainage tests.
Now, I have a dog. I just want to know. I've heard, you know, with all sorts of different types of artificial turf, sometimes it gets smell when the dog, you know, obviously does its business. What makes this different?
What makes this different is it drains 4 times faster than other types of artificial grass that has holes in the backing, and we don't have to put a weed membrane underneath of it because there's no way that weeds can penetrate through our turf. Also, we use a green sand that we brush into it, which makes it stand up more, and it's antimicrobial, and it actually stops the smell of dog pee.
Oh, wow. Okay, so not all artificial turf is created equally, right?
Certainly not. Yeah, we've been doing it for over 20 years. It's come a long way, and it's really like night and day as it used to be.
My brother has artificial turf in his backyard, and I can tell you he is thrilled with it. So I just wanted to know then, how quickly is the install?
Typically, it takes 1 full day to do a standard size yard.
Right.
So we just come in the morning, our truck's loaded with the grass, the gravel, the green sand, everything we need. We dump everything. We immediately dig everything up, load it on the truck, bring in the gravel, compact it, and install the artificial grass.
Okay. So you stay tuned all morning because this backyard will actually be done by the time our show is done, and we'll have the big reveal. And I'm actually going to try to install this myself as well and help the crew out. For more information, you can go to designturf.ca. In the meantime, we'll send it back to you in studio.
Hey, G, can't wait to watch you put that patch down then, okay? In the meantime, coming up here on CP24 Breakfast, some news.